American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Comprehensive chiropractic care for the whole family. Call 785-242-4100 for an appointment. Now, for a preview of Ottawa Aeros American Legion Baseball, here's Gary Bateman.
And good evening, everyone, from Harvey Drake Field at Orlis Cox Sports Complex. We get ready for American Legion Baseball action from the AAA State Tournament. And two familiar opponents playing here in the losers bracket. One will go home after tonight as Ottawa takes on Chanute, post number 170. Welcome to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic pregame show here on KOFO. Both these teams winning earlier today to advance to this ball game. Chanute with a 9-1 win over Oskaloosa, eliminating the River Bandits, while Ottawa took out the Nickerson Panthers. Final score there was 5-2. Ottawa managed only 4 hits in the ball game, but was opportunistic and took advantage of Nickerson mistakes and got a good pitching performance from Chance Crowley. He picked up the win, striking out 8 in 6 innings of work. We'll take a break right here, come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Fall is fast approaching, and it's time to book your sports physical with Ottawa Chiropractic. To make it even easier, Ottawa Chiropractic has set aside special days at a very special $25 price. Even better, for every sports physical performed, Ottawa Chiropractic will make a donation to your school's booster club. Call Ottawa Chiropractic today, 785-242-4100, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. Ottawa Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the Ottawa American Legion Baseball Organization, and they wish luck to the Aeros as they attempt a three-peat as AAA state champions.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic pregame show. Ottawa and Chanute met last year in the championship games. In fact, Chanute needing just one win to take home the title. Ottawa had to win a couple, and they did just that to take home their second consecutive state championship. This season, the two teams have played 5 times. Ottawa's won 4 of them. The lone Chanute win coming here at Harvey Drake Field on a night that the wind was blowing a gale out to left field. Chanute won the opener 16-9. Ottawa came back to take the nightcap 13-3. And a pair of right-handers on the mound for these two teams tonight. It'll be Aaron Havlin throwing for Chanute. Aeros will counter with right-hander Jared Perenni. And we'll be back with the starting lineups for tonight's ball game after we take this break. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Fall is fast approaching, and it's time to book your sports physical with Ottawa Chiropractic. To make it even easier, Ottawa Chiropractic has set aside special days at a very special $25 price. Even better, for every sports physical performed, Ottawa Chiropractic will make a donation to your school's booster club. Call Ottawa Chiropractic today, 785-242-4100, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. Ottawa Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the Ottawa American Legion Baseball Organization, and they wish luck to the Aeros as they attempt a three-peat as AAA state champions.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Back here from Harvey Drake Field on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic pregame show. Earlier tonight, Great Bend punched its ticket into the championship game with a 10-7 win over the Hayes Eagles. Chiefs now will await the outcome of the losers bracket. Hayes will play tomorrow morning in the finals of the losers bracket. And the winner of that ball game will move on, needing to win 2 to take home a state championship. Great Bend just 1 win away from a state title. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this evening's ball game. First of all, for the Arrows, they'll be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Leading off and doing the pitching tonight, Jared Peretti. Batting second, playing right field, Trevor Boehm. Hitting third, playing in center field, Trenton Ferguson. The third baseman, Donnie Sudi, will bat fourth. Hitting fifth, playing at shortstop, Dalton Rankin. Owen Lamar, the second baseman, will bat sixth. Playing first base and batting seventh, Brock Huddleston. Doing the catching and hitting eighth, Merrick Brown. And Keegan Finch, the left fielder, will bat ninth. For Ottawa, Peretti, Boehm, and Ferguson, Sudi, Rankin, and Lamar, Huddleston, Brown, and Finch. For Chanute, leading off, playing in right field, Corey Whitcomb. Batting second, the pitcher, Aaron Haviland. Shortstop, Jake Haviland, will bat third. Hitting fourth, the first baseman, Cade Addis. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Hunter Friedrich. Center fielder, Grant McMillan, will hit sixth. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Gavin Dillow. Mason Manbeck will play second base, and he'll bat eighth. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Jake Fiskus. For Chanute, Whitcomb, Aaron Haviland, Jake Haviland, Addis, Frederick, McMillan, Dillow, Manbeck, and Fiskus. That's going to do it for our Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic pregame show. We're back with more here from Harvey Drake Field. After this, you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show, brought to you by Wise Guys Construction and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. First pitch is coming up next. Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home, and just really glad to have them involved. But I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, brings you this broadcast of the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team, live from the AAA State Tournament in Ottawa. Brought to you by the Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Croucher Abstract and Title, Wise Guys Construction, and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Now let's rejoin KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows Baseball.
And we're back here at Harvey Drake Field as we get set for baseball action between Chanute and Ottawa in an elimination ball game of this AAA state tournament. Winner will face Hayes tomorrow morning. The loser's season will be over. Ottawa has survived a couple of elimination games so far. They shut out Arc City yesterday, beat Nickerson earlier today 5-2. Chanute in the same boat. They lost their opening round game to Great Bend and then came back to beat Leavenworth yesterday, and then this morning Oskaloosa. Royals are in action tonight. I know some of you may have tuned in expecting to hear that ball game. Kansas City and Boston, and they lead the Red Sox in the bottom of the eighth, 4-2.
On the scoreboard, the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows. The home team on the scoreboard, place 170.
Umpires have come out onto the field.
First for Ottawa.
Very pleasant evening. In fact, there's still a little bit of time before we get underway here. Come on out and enjoy some of this baseball action.
Number 4, Brody.
Wind this evening is blowing fairly strongly, and it is blowing in from right field.
Number 23, Cale Clark.
Harvey Drake Field, symmetrical in its design, 320 down the lines in left and right, and 360 feet to straightaway center field.
24, Grant Maxwell. Starting lineup for the Arrows.
Starting lineups being announced to the teams here. Again, if you're just joining us, earlier game this evening went to Great Bend. The Chiefs beat the Hayes Eagles 10 8-7. You would kind of imagine that might be a rivalry similar to what Ottawa and Chanute has had over the past several years, with the two teams in pretty close proximity, actually. Pretty good crowd gathered on hand here tonight. Lights are on, of course, as we near sunset. Let's give you the starting lineups once again. Arrows will lead off with the pitcher, Jared Perini. Trevor Bain will bat second and play right field. In center field, batting third, Trenton Ferguson. Donnie Sudi plays third base. He bats fourth. Hitting fifth, the shortstop, Dalton Rankin. Owen Lamar plays second base and bats sixth. Batting seventh at first base, Brock Huddleston. Merrick Brown does the catching and hits eighth. And Keegan Finch is the left fielder, batting ninth. For Chanute, Corey Whitcomb, the right fielder, leads it off. Then Aaron Havlin, the pitcher, playing shortstop, batting third. Jake Havlin. Cade Addis at first base, batting fourth. Hunter Frederick does the catching and hits fifth. Grant McMillan, the center fielder, bats sixth. Gavin Dillow plays third base, and he bats seventh. Hitting eighth, playing at second base, Mason Manbeck. And batting ninth in left field, Jake Fiskus. Now ready to have the code of sportsmanship being administered tonight by Eric Smith from the Legion program. 3 umpires here tonight. They have gone to the 3-umpire format, starting with that last ball game. They're going to keep it all the way through here the rest of the tournament. Again, finals of the losers bracket tomorrow. That's scheduled at 10 o'clock. After that, the first championship game. Great Bend will play in that one. And then if a second championship game is needed, it will be played on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. Arrows come into tonight's action now with a record of 33-9. Last year's team had a record of 35-9 for the season. Ottawa can make it to that record. They will be in a championship game on Saturday afternoon. Royals on top of Boston 4-2. They're through 8 at Fenway Park. And we're going to take a timeout right here. We'll be back in 90 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a third straight state championship. Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651.
And the umpires going through ground rules with the two coaches for the Arrows and Chanute post 170. Two teams coming out of zone number 3 and 4. Ottawa won that match up against Chanute to take zone 4. That game was played 2 weeks ago tomorrow. And in that game, Ottawa, a run rule win in 6 innings, 13-5. They banged out 10 hits in that contest. Trenton Ferguson was the winning pitcher for the Arrows. Jake Haviland took the loss for the Chanute Ball Club. Again, Ottawa has won 4 out of 5 meetings, but the first 2 were very close down in Chanute, 6-4 and 6-5. 2 games here, really kind of an aberration when you think about it. It was just one of those nights where anything you got up in the air was going to get out of the ballpark. And Chanute won the first game 16-9. Ottawa, the nightcap, 13-3, and then that 13-5 win by the Arrows down in Chanute. So, starting pitching really becoming at a premium for all these baseball clubs here. And we'll see who has the upper hand here this evening. As Chanute gets set to take the field. And there they go. Let's set them for you defensively. Any names that you have heard and know throughout the season. In left field, Jake Fiskus. Center fielder is Grant McMillan. And the right fielder, Corey Whitcomb. At third base, Gavin Dillow. Shortstop is Jake Haviland. At second base, Mason Manbeck. And Cade Addis is the first baseman. Hunter Frederick, very good catcher behind the plate. And Aaron Haviland, who just completed his freshman year in college, is on the mound for post 170. Haviland, right-hander. Ottawa faced him once. That was in that second ball game here. And Ottawa hit Haviland well. But again, I'm not sure how much you can take from that particular ball game. Here tonight, the wind is blowing in from right field, so it's going to be very difficult to get something out of here this evening. We've had very much un-July-like weather here, and that's really been a nice thing. You always worry about having 100-degree temperatures, which is what happened the last time Ottawa hosted a state tournament.
Waiting off the top of the orders for post 60.
Jared Perenni will lead things off for the Arrows. Jared hitting .372 on the season, 2 homers, 21 RBIs, 4 for 9 in the tournament. He is 5 for 9 against Chanute pitching this season. Perenni, right-handed batter. And the first pitch of the ball game is a called strike. Curve is popped in the air, shallow right, Manbeck out, and he will make the catch, 1 away. Whitcomb was coming on. He could have easily made the play as well. So Perenni out on a pop to second, and the batter is Trevor Boehm. Boehm's average, .528, no home runs, 28 RBIs. Also 4 for 9 in the tournament. He's 4 for 7 against Chanute this season. Takes inside. One 0 delivery. Low. 2-0 to Boehm. Strike right through there. Boehm was taking. It's 2-1. Coaching at third base for the Arrows, Brian Long. Spencer Hawkins over the first base coach's box. Strike 2 called. Boehm took a fastball on the outside corner, and now the count even. Chanute outfield is deep. 2-2 pitch. Down too low and a full count. One out, nobody on, just underway here in the top half of the first. Ball 4 outside. Boehm thought about it, pulled the bat back, and he draws a one-out walk. Now Trenton Ferguson, the batter. Trenton, 483 on the year with 6 home runs, 43 runs batted in. 4 for 9 in the tournament, and 5 for 16 against Chanute. Havlin's pitch, fisted foul back to the screen. Boehm at first with 18 stolen bases on the season. Frederick has a great arm behind the plate. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Didn't mean to do it, fouled it back. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. Boehm at first base, 1 out here in the top of the first. Breaking ball is low. Stretched by Havlin. And now the 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball back to the screen. Check of the runner at first. And the pitch. Fly ball right field, and over is Whitcomb. He'll make the play. Boehm back to first. 2 outs. And now Donovan Sudi, the batter. Sudi hitting .427, 6 home runs, 43 runs batted in. 2 for 11 in this tournament with a home run. Only batted 4 times against Chanute. He has a couple of hits. Pitch from Havlin, and it hit him. Fastball bearing in on Sudi, caught him in the arm. So that'll put runners at first and second and get Dalton Rankin to the plate.
Now batting for Ottawa. Shortstop.
Dalton hitting .333, couple of homers, 26 runs batted in. 2 for 7 in the state tournament. 2 for 11 against Chanute this season. RBI opportunity here. And the pitch outside. Manbeck cheating toward the bag at second, so a big hole on the right side of the infield. Over a bit low, 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball center field. Over is McMillan, under it, he has it, and the side is retired. In the first for the Arrows, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. At the end of a half inning of play, it's Ottawa nothing and Chanute coming to bat. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a 3rd straight state championship.
Chanute comes to bat here in the bottom of the first. They'll send to the plate Corey Whitcomb, Aaron Havlin, and Jake Havlin. Defensively for the Arrows in left field, Keegan Finch. Center fielder is Trenton Ferguson and Trevor Boehm in right. At third base, Donnie Sudi. Shortstop is Dalton Rankin. Owen Lamar plays second, and at first base, Brock Huddleston. Doing the catching, Merrick Brown, and right-hander Jared Perenni makes his fourth appearance on the season. 2 wins, 1 loss, an earned run average of 1.75. He's thrown 16 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He's walked 11 and struck out 17. Perenni's last action was in the Fike tournament. He was the hard luck loser as he no-hit the Northwest Huskies in pool play, but lost 1-0. Corey Whitcomb will lead things off for post 170. Right-handed batter, 5 for 11 against Ottawa this season. Perenni's pitch, and it plunks him. That pitch wasn't even close.
Now batting for post 170.
So, man on with nobody out. Aaron Havlin comes to the plate. Havlin 5 for 16 on the season against the Arrows. Perenni's pitch is a strike. Jared picked up a win against Chanute here in the second game of the doubleheader. Went 4 innings. And the pitch is strike. It's 0-2 to Haviland. Whitcomb at first base, nobody out. 0-2 pitch, outside. Good waste pitch there by Perenni. Haviland wasn't biting. Curveball, back to the mound. Perenni, bad throw, sets everybody safe. Perenni came out from under that throw. He did not make a good throw, and it'll be first and second. Nobody out.
Shortstop, number 5. Jake Haviland.
That should have been a double play. Jake Haviland, the batter. He is 1 for 12 against Ottawa. That one, a home run. Fly ball, shallow center. Ferguson looking up. He lost the ball, and it's dropped right in front of him. One run is in. Here's another runner trying to score. Now they'll throw behind him, and he's going to be safe at third. Second runner put on the brakes. Ferguson did not see that ball in the high sky here early evening. So it'll be a scratch double for Haviland. And Chanute takes a 1-0 lead. And now the man at third base is called out.
Now batting for Chanute.
But play ends up going 8-1-5. So 1 away. Cade Addis, the batter, 2 for 6 against the Arrows. Perenni's pitch, swing and a miss at a good fastball up in the zone. Well, Ferguson never had a beat on that ball from the word go. Strike 2 called. Perenni shaking off signs. Now ready. 0-2 pitch. Low and outside. Grounder to the shortstop. Rankin will play to third, and it gets away from Sudi, and everybody's safe. And so far, the Arrows defense leaving something to be desired. Rankin really probably made a mistake right there. He should have gone to first with 1 away. Runners are at the corners for Hunter Frederick, who has killed Arrows pitching this season, 8 for 14. Right-handed batter. Perenni Looked like he was going to go into the windup. That's kind of a thing that he does. He's got a couple people napping because of that. Here's the pitch to Frederick, and it's a strike on the outside corner at the knees. Well, Peretti made an error. Then the ball lost in the high sky, and then a throwing error by Rankin. Foul ball off the bat of Frederick, 0-2. The Arrows need something right here to get out of this inning. Oh-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Frederick didn't think so, but he's caught looking. 2 outs, and now Grant McMillan. Left-handed batter McMillan. Pitch to him, swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Grant McMillan is 3 for 10 against the Arrows this year. Stretch. 0-1 pitch. Another swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Just got a piece of it and fouled it back toward the screen. Stretch by Peretti. And another 0-2 pitch. Fastball high. Now the 1-2 to McMillan. Outside corner, strike 3 called. So Peretti does a nice job of working around further trouble. He gives up a run, 1 scratch hit, 2 Ottawa errors, and 2 left on base. At the end of 1 inning of play, Chanute 1 and Ottawa nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Try explaining the way we do things in Kansas to someone from New York or Boston, and they'll look at you as if you lost your mind. So why would you trust your money with a financial institution that not only doesn't understand our lifestyle, but doesn't care? Luckily for us, there's Kansas State Bank. Community people you know. Kansas State Bank can handle all your banking needs. Checking, savings, and retirement accounts, Visa check cards, and so much more. Call 785-242-3600 and talk to an authentic Kansan today. Kansas State Bank, proud supporter of Ottawa American Legion Baseball as the Arrows head for their 3rd straight AAA state championship.
For the Arrows here in the second, Owen Lamar will lead things off, then Brock Huddleston and Merrick Brown. Ottawa got a couple of base runners in the first, but they were stranded as Dalton Rankin flied out to center field, and then Ottawa's defense betrayed him in the bottom half of the first, throwing error on a potential double play ball, and then another throwing error on a fielder's choice grounder after a ball was lost in the high sky for a double. Owen Lamar will lead things off, hitting .452, no homers, 24 RBIs. 2 for 8 in the tournament, 4 for 8 against Chanute. Pitch from Aaron Havlin, curveball outside. Fastball for a strike, it's 1-1. Swing and a miss by Lamar, 1-2. Curveball is fouled out of play down the right field line. Another 1-2 pitch outside. 2-2 to Lamar. Missed away. Three-two pitch. Ball 4 low. So Lamar draws a leadoff walk. Batter Brock Huddleston. Brock 278 on the year, 1 homer, 16 RBI. 1 for 6 in this tournament, 3 for 9 against Chanute pitching. See if Ottawa plays a little small ball here. Pitch is a strike at the knees. Huddleston did not show bunt there. Third baseman Dillo way back. Outside, 1-1. If Ottawa were interested in sacrificing, that'd be the place to go. Swing and a foul back to the screen. It's 1-2 to Huddleston. Man at first, nobody out. Chanute on top in the second, 1-0. Throw over to first, and Lamar is back safely. Now the 1-2 pitch, and it hit him. Well, that is not what Aaron Havlin wanted to do right there. Hit Huddleston with a 1-2 pitch. Merrick Brown will be the batter. Merrick, 245 on the year, no homers, 13 RBIs. New coach out of the dugout to have a word with Haviland. Might be talking strategy here, too. Pretty good bet that Merrick Brown will be bunting. Quick meeting is already over. Brown talking to Brian Long. Dillo at third again is playing even with the bag, actually about a step and a half behind. Let's see how Ottawa plays this. Brown to bunt, and he misses, and now Lamar's caught off second base, and he scrambles back. Oh, and 1 to Brown. That was almost a disaster right there. Stretch. Brown again squares to bunt. Fouls it off. So now 2 strikes to count, and let's see if Ottawa keeps that bunt on. Merrick back in the box. 0-2 pitch. Bunting again, pops it up. And Frederick, the catcher, will make the play in foul territory. 1 down. So Brown can't move the runners. Here is Keegan Finch. Keegan, 337, a couple of homers, 27 runs batted in. He's 1 for 6 in this tournament, 6 for 11 against Chanute pitching this season. Fastball up high. Arrows stranded 2 in the first. They have first and second, 1 away here in the second. 1-0 delivery. Fouled it back, and Finch had a good cut. Check of the runners. 1-1 pitch. Hit down the right field line, foul, and this one will get out of play. So 1-2 the count, with Lamar at second, Huddleston at first, one away. Breaking ball, missed, 2-2. High with a fastball, a full count. Havlin comes set. 3-2 pitch to Finch. Didn't mean to do it. Ground ball down the first base line. Fielded by Addis. He'll step on the bag, throw to second, and out at second is Huddleston. It's a double play. So the arrow's out here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left at the end of an inning and a half. Chanute 1, Ottawa nothing. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Chanute comes to bat here at the bottom of the second. It'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, Dillo, Manbeck, and Fiskus. Chanute got a scratch run in the first. Leadoff man Whitcomb was hit by a pitch. And then on a ground ball back to the mound, Perenni made a bad throw to second. Everybody was safe. Then Jake Havlin hit a fly ball to medium depth center field that Trenton Ferguson lost in the lights. That allowed one run to come around. Havlin was out over at third base. Then Addis routed it to the shortstop, and everybody was safe on a throwing error on a fielder's choice. A couple of strikeouts after that got Ottawa out of the inning. Pitch to Gavin Dillo is a strike. Dillo, a right-handed batter, 2 for 5 against Arrows pitching this year. Popped up on the infield. Owen Lamar drifts under it, and he's got it, one out. Mason Manbeck is the batter. Manbeck has batted 5 times against Ottawa this season with 1 hit. Breaking ball from Perenni is a strike. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Time called. 2 strikes to Manbeck. And Perenni's pitch. Chopper to third. And booted by Sudi. And Ottawa's third error of the ball game. Sudi came in, and the ball just hit the heel of the glove and bounced off. So, runner at first with 1 out for Jake Fiskus, who is 2 for 13 against Ottawa. He's a left-handed batter. Pitch to him is a breaking ball for a strike. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen, 0-2. Stretch by Perenni. 2-strike pitch. In the dirt, Brown stopped it, kept it nearby, and so no advance by Manbeck over at first. 1-0 Chanute, bottom of the second inning. Foul ball out of play, down the left field line.
Reminder, return those foul balls to the teacher, man.
Fiskus likes to go the opposite way. Another 1-2 pitch upcoming. Here it is. And it's outside, 2-2. All the way back to the screen. There goes the runner to second. And the count now full to Fiskus. Stretch. And a 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. So Perenni had Fiskus 0-2 and lost him. And the lineup turns over. Here is Corey Whitcomb, who was hit by a pitch and scored the Chanute run in the first. Grounder to third. Sudi bobbles it again. Now we'll throw to first. And in time to get him. That looked like it might have been a double play. Instead, Ottawa gets just one out, and runners are at second and third for Aaron Haviland.
Pitcher number 10, Aaron Haviland.
Haviland reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Randy's going to work from the windup. And he throws a pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Grounder slowly hit towards short. Charged by Rankin. Comes up throwing and gets him. Nice play to end the inning. No runs for Chanute. No hits. 1 Ottawa error. And 2 left on base at the end of 2. Chanute 1, Ottawa nothing. And we'll return after this break. You're listening to Ottawa Aeros Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Aeros baseball team the best in their pursuit of a third straight state championship.
Top of the third inning, top of the order for Ottawa. Perenni, Boehm, and Ferguson. Aeros have had 2 base runners in each inning and have been left wanting. Aaron Haviland hasn't allowed a hit, but he has hit 2 and walked 2. Arrow's got just 4 hits earlier today. They need to get the bats coming alive.
Leading off the top of the third inning for the Arrows.
Jared Perenni to lead things off. He popped out to the second baseman in shallow right his first time up. Pitch to Jared inside. Strike, 1-1. Just off the outside corner, Haviland wanted that call. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off over the first base dugout. It's 2-2. Haviland ready. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3, breaking ball, caught Perenni looking. First strikeout for Haviland, one out here in the third. And the batter, Trevor Boehm, who drew a walk in the first. Breaking ball missed away. Flag just kind of floating out there in center field right now. Huge cut by Boehm, and he got nothing. It's 1-1. Another big cut and a miss, so it's 1-2 now. Ground ball speared by Haviland. Throw to first in time, 2 down. Now Trenton Ferguson, who flied out to the right fielder Whitcomb in the first inning. Winner of this ball game plays Hayes tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. That's a breaking ball missing outside. Went around on the pitch on the inside part of the plate, and say no. Wow. I think both umpires missed that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Swinging away, and he fouls it out of play, 2-1. Just missed outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Hit to left center field and deep. Going back is McMillan, still going back, and it is going to be up against the fence. Ferguson on his way to second, and he's in with a double. Trenton Ferguson almost got it out of here and hit it at the base of the fence in deep left center field. So the tying run is second with 2 outs here in the third. The batter, Donovan Sudi. Sudi hit by a pitch his first time up. Breaking ball outside. One-0 pitch outside, 2-0. Royals beat the Red Sox tonight 4-2, their 9th consecutive win. Fastball for a strike, 2-1. Pisted on the infield, and Addis in foul territory will make the catch, and Ottawa squanders an opportunity once again. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the third we go. It's 1-0 Chanute, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Chanute here in the third will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Jake Haviland, Addis, and Frederick. That win by the Royals, 4-2 over the Red Sox. Salvador Perez and Mike Moustakas homering for KC. For Moustakas, his 30th on the season. For Salvi Perez, home run number 21. Jake Havlin, the batter, he doubled on a ball lost in the lights out in center field back in the first. That drove home a run. Perenni's pitch inside. Breaking ball in there, strike called. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 to Havlin. One-two pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Perenni. 1 out in the inning. Now the batter, Cade Addis.
Now batting for Chanute, first baseman number 14.
Addis reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Ground ball, base hit right field. Aim tried to throw him out. Did he get him? No, just safe. Boy, Boehm charging that ball all the way and just about threw out Addis at first.
Now batting for Chanute.
Well, that is a hustle play and not one that right fielder had to make right there. Give credit to Boehm. His number 2 for Chanute, the batter, Hunter Frederick, called out on strikes his first time up. Breaking ball a little bit high. One 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul ball back at the plate. One pitch. Fly ball center field. Ferguson drifting back under it and has it 2 away. That'll bring to the plate Grant McMillan. He was called out on strikes in the first. Brandy's pitch, curve for a strike. High with a fastball, 1-1. Went around on the pitch down and in. Ball and 2 strikes to McMillan. 1-0 Chanute here in the bottom of the third. Line drive, base hit right field. Boehm up with it, stopping at second is Addis, and runners at first and second, 2 away.
Now batting for Chanute.
For Gavin Dillow. Dillow popped out to Lamar at second his first time up. Inside corner, 0-1. Slowly hit ground ball for the shortstop and under the glove of Rankin. And now, man trapped. They try to get him on the tag and out at second, and the inning is over. And now, McMillan threw his helmet. Is he going to be thrown? Rankin had the ball go under the glove, but backing up the play was Lamar, and then McMillan, thinking that the runner at third was headed home, and he wound up being caught off second and tagged out. No runs for Chanute, 3 hits, 2 left on base. We'll move to the 4th. It's Chanute 1, Ottawa nothing. Back after this, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Ready for fall sports? You know, youth soccer and flag football, adult volleyball. Just head online to orcottawaks.org. All the information you need from date, location, and schedule are there. Pick the sport you're interested in, then sign up online or at the Gobbert Building, 705 West 15th Street, Ottawa. The staff at the Ottawa Recreation Commission wish the Ottawa Arrows the best of luck in the state tournament. Bring home that 3rd straight AAA state championship.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
When we go to the 4th, Grant McMillan's still in the ball game, but he threw his helmet, and he probably should have been tossed. Dalton Rankin will lead things off for the Arrows. Rankin flied to center his first time up, 0 for 1. Ottawa has just 1 hit. That a double with 2 out of the 3rd by Trenton Ferguson.
Comes the 4th for Ottawa. Shortstop, number 7, Dalton Rankin.
Pitch from Haviland. Inside. Fouled out of play, 1-1. Arrows have had a runner in scoring position in each of the first 3 innings. 1-1 pitch. Curve, strike 2 called. Off-speed pitch, missed outside, 2-2. Fastball high, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball shallow left, has a chance to drop, and in comes Fiskus, and he'll make the catch as it hung up in the wind out there, 1 down.
Now batting for Ottawa, second baseman number 28, Owen Lamar.
Owen Lamar, the batter. Owen walked in the 2nd inning. And that one hit him in the shoulder. 3rd hit batsman tonight for Aaron Haviland. The tying run is on. The batter will be Brock Huddleston. Brock was hit by a pitch his first time up. 1-0 Chanute, top of the 4th.
Now batting for Ottawa, first baseman number 21, Brock Huddleston.
Stretched by Haviland. And the pitch to Huddleston is hit on a slide to the shortstop. Back to first base. And safe is Lamar as the ball rolled out of Addis's glove. Wow. Huddleston hit a shot, but right at Jake Haviland. So now 2 outs for Merrick Brown. Brown fouled out trying to bunt his first time up.
Catcher, number 5, Merrick Brown.
Haviland has a sign. And his pitch missed the outside corner. 2 outs, runner at first. Again, missed away. There are a number of umpires out there that's a strike. John Sweet is a good umpire, but he does not have a huge strike zone. Down low, 3-0. Throw behind Lamar. He's back. Keegan Finch would be next. Ball 4 outside. So Brown is on, first and second for Finch, who rounded into a 3-6 double play his first time.
Now batting for Ottawa, left fielder number 30, Keegan Finch.
Arrows tonight 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Haviland will step off the rubber. Finch takes inside. One 1-0 delivery. Missed low and away. Fastball high, 3-0. Finch thought about it, did not trigger, took a strike on the outside corner. And inside, ball 4 to load the bases. And the batter will be Jared Peretti. Jared is popped out and struck out. Brian Long down the line, maybe telling Peretti, we don't need a grand slam home run right here. Base hit will work just fine. Having a little work from the windup and his pitch. Up too high as Peretti had squared the bunt. Just more for show probably as much as anything, since Haviland's struggling right now with his control. There's a strike, 1-1. We're in the fourth, 1-0 Chanute. Ottawa has the bases loaded, 2 outs. Peretti asks for time as Haviland works very quickly. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball on the infield. Manbeck, the second baseman, gives way to the shortstop Haviland, who makes the catch, and Ottawa thwarted once again. No runs, no hits, no errors, 3 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Still Chanute 1, Ottawa 0. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Try explaining the way we do things in Kansas to someone from New York or Boston, and they'll look at you as if you lost your mind. So why would you trust your money with a financial institution that not only doesn't understand our lifestyle, but doesn't care? Luckily for us, there's Kansas State Bank. Community people you know. Kansas State Bank can handle all your banking needs. Checking, savings, and retirement accounts, Visa check cards, and so much more. Call 785-242-3600 and talk to an authentic Kansan today. Kansas State Bank, proud supporter of Ottawa American Legion Baseball as the Arrows head for their 3rd straight AAA state championship.
We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning for Chanute. Mason Manbeck, Jake Fiskus, and Corey Whitcomb. Chanute has out-hit Ottawa 4-1. The only run in the ball game coming on a ball that Trenton Ferguson lost in the high sky here at dusk back in the 1st inning. Arrows continue to struggle to get the big hit that they need. And they are slowly running out of time here. Winner plays tomorrow at 10 against the Hayes Eagles. Hayes lost earlier tonight 10-7 to the Great Bend Chiefs. Mason Manbeck will lead things off. He reached on an error by the third baseman his first time up.
Number 4, Mason Manbeck.
Jared Peretti back to work. Fly ball shallow right. Out on the outfield grass is Owen Lamar to make the catch, and there's one pitch, one out.
Now batting for Chanute, left fielder, number 7, Jake.
Here's Jake Fiskus. Drew a walk back in the second inning. Breaking ball over, strike one called. Another curve. This one stayed high. Fastball high, 2-1. Curve up high once again, 3-1. Brandy asked Brown to come out. Nobody on, one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Chanute leads Ottawa 1-0. 3 balls and 1 strike to Jake Fiskus. And the pitch from Peretti. Outside. A 1-out walk to the number 9 hitter.
Now batting for Chanute.
Here is Corey Whitcomb. He's been hit by a pitch, and he is grounded to the third. Pitch to Whitcomb. Didn't mean to do it. Fouled it back to the screen. In the dirt. Nice block by Brown. Fiskus remains at first base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, and that one doesn't. Brown can't keep that one in front of him, and down to second base goes Fiskus. Now a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Count 2-1 to Whitcomb. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 2-2. Base hit center field. Charging is Ferguson, and the runner will have to stop at third. So runners at the corners, 1 out for Aaron Haviland.
Now batting for Chanute, pitcher, number 10, Aaron Haviland.
Haviland has reached on a fielder's choice and bounced to the shortstop. Ottawa will play the infield back with 1 away, looking for a double play ball. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Another swing and a miss. 2 strikes to Aaron Haviland. Fiskus at third, Whitcomb at first, 1 out. And the 0-2 pitch to Haviland. Struck him out with a breaking ball. So 2 outs, and here is Jake Haviland.
Shortstop, number 5, Jake.
He has doubled and he has struck out. Swing and a miss to the curve, 0-1. Fastball swung on a miss. 2 strikes to Jake Havlin. Runner goes from first. Ball rolls away from Brown, but not far enough for Fiskus to try anything. 1-2 now to Jake Havlin. Line foul. Right field side. Rennie working quickly. Another 1-2 pitch. Low end in the dirt. Blocked on the backhand by Brown. 2-2. Low and away and a full count. Cade Addison, the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch. Struck him out with a breaking ball. Tag applied by Brown. The inning is over. No runs for Chanute. 1 hit, 2 left on base. We've played 4. Chanute 1, Ottawa nothing. We're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a 3rd straight state championship.
Four innings in the books for Chanute. 1 run on 5 hits. Ottawa, no runs, 1 hit. Arrows will send to the plate Boehm, Ferguson, and Sudi. Aaron Havlin has been effectively wild in this ballgame. He has walked 4, hit 3, but allowed just the 1 hit. Trevor Boehm is 0 for 1. He walked in the first, grounded to the pitcher in the third. Curveball hits the inside corner, strike 1. Line drive, base hit center field. Just past Jake Havlin. Boehm with a wide turn at first will hold on there. Batter Trenton Ferguson, who doubled to left center his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Stretch by Havlin. Pitch to Ferguson. Outside. Inside, 2-0. There is a lot of room down that right field line. Way outside, 3-0. The right fielder, Whitcomb, is really playing right center field. They bunch the outfielders. Trio to Ferguson. Ball 4 outside. A 4-pitch walk puts runners at first and second with nobody out. Here's Donnie Sudi. Sudi has been hit by a pitch and fouled out to the first baseman. Arrow still looking for a hit with runners in scoring position in this ball game, 0 for 5. Stretch by Havlin. Pitch to Sudi. Hit the outside corner. It's 0-1. Fouled off down the right field line, 0-2. Good speed on the base paths. Now Haviland steps off the rubber. Stretch. And the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out with a breaking ball. And now runners caught off base. Bain back safely to second. Suni was out with first base occupied. But the other two runners started taking off for second and third, and
Number 7.
Frederick threw to second. He might have been better off throwing to first. Here's Rankin. Dalton has flied out twice, once to center and once to left. Second strikeout for Aaron Haviland. Stretch. Pitch to Rankin. High and outside as Haviland dropped down just a little bit, came a little bit more sidearm. One 1-0 pitch, fouled out of play. Arrows with the tying run at second, lead run at first here at the top of the fifth. Catcher Frederick out to have a word with Haviland. Boehm leads away from second, Ferguson from first. And the 1-1 pitch to Rankin. Over but low. One is over. Strike two. There's Boehm taking off for third, and he's going to make it. Well, Boehm did that a game or two ago and was thrown out. This time he steals third base. Now Ottawa could tie the ball game on a sac fly. Boehm has to put Brian Long has put the base back in its moorings. Count 2-2. Ferguson stayed at first base, so still a chance for a ground ball double play. Inside and almost hit him. Count is full. Now here's a question. Do you send Ferguson here 3-2-1 out? Doesn't go. Pitch outside, ball forward, the bases are loaded. Owen Lamar, the batter. Owen has walked and been hit by a pitch. Time called. Chanute coach out of the dugout. Earlier tonight, Great Bend beat Hayes 10-7 to move into the championship game. Hayes will play the winner of this ball game tomorrow at 10. That winner will play Great Bend at around 12:30. And the, if necessary, game Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. So Haviland will stay in the ball game. His pitch count now is up around 90. So Lamar with the bases loaded, one out. Stretch, the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a foul tip, strike two. Lamar needs to put the ball in play. Two-strike pitch. Curve, he watched it sail outside, 1-2. Line into right center field, coming hard is Wickham. He'll make the catch. Boehm tags. He's going to try to score, and the throw airmailed, and all the way back to the screen. To third base goes Ferguson. Down to second, Rankin. We're all tied up. Wickham, playing out there in basically right center field, was able to get there to make the catch. But Boehm headed for home. Throw sailed on Wickham, and that allowed the other two runners to move up. 2 outs in the inning. Here is Brock Huddleston, who lined hard to the shortstop his last time. He's also been hit by a pitch. Chanute appealed at third base, but runner did not leave early. Working from the windup, Havlin's pitch. Outside. Throw behind the runner at third, and back safely is Trenton Ferguson. One-0 pitch. Outside corner, 1-1. Strike two called. And so now Huddleston will have to hit on Havlin's terms. Curveball lined into right field, a base hit down the line. 2 runs will score, and the Arrows take the lead. Little looping liner over the first baseman Addis's head, and Huddleston has put Ottawa on top. Merrick Brown, the batter. Merrick is fouled out and walked. And there was that hit that Ottawa's been seeking all evening long. Outside to Brown, 1-0. The throwing error now looming large. One-0 pitch. Fastball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Hit to left field. That's pretty well hit, but Fiskus has room out there, and he'll make the play to retire the side. But Ottawa takes the lead. 3 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score now, Ottawa 3 and Chanute 1. We'll be back after this, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Well, Jared Perenni working with a lead for the first time tonight. Goes out for the 5th inning where he will face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Addis, Frederick, and McMillan. Two-run single down the right field line by Brock Huddleston, giving Ottawa the lead in this one. would expect nothing more, nothing less, I should say, from these two teams than an exciting ball game. Can't say it's the best played ball game I've seen this year, but never a dull moment. Kane Addis will lead things off. He is 1 for 2, a single back in the third. Perenni winds and his pitch in the dirt, ball one. One 0 to Addis. Curve is high, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Addis with a big cut, no contact. Foul ball. This one will drift out of play over the stands on the first base side. 2-2.
Foul ball. He should stand to 8/4.
2-2 pitch. Inside, and a count runs full. Grounder to third. Suni lost it, now recovers, and doesn't get him. Routine ground ball misplayed by Donnie Sudi, and the leadoff man is on, and the tying run comes to the plate in Hunter Frederick. Frederick has struck out and flied out to center. Breaking ball from Perenni is a strike. Arrows now committed 4 errors in this game. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, but it gets away from Brown, and down to second base goes Addis. Two strikes to Frederick. Perenni steps off the rubber. Strike 3 called. Caught him looking with a breaking ball in the outside corner. Strikeout number 6 for Perenni. 1 out in the inning. Now Grant McMillan, who singled his last time up, 1 for 2. Fouled out of play. Now the stretch, a 1 delivery. Strike 2 called. Just got a piece of it, fouled it back of the plate. Count remains 0-2. Runner at second, 1 out. Ground ball headed for center and past the diving Owen Lamar for a hit. Addis around third. He'll try to score. The ball throw will be cut off. It's 3-2.
Now batting Chanute, Baker Gray, Dillo.
Tying run on. Gavin Dillo, the batter. He singled his last time up. Curve for a strike. Dillo's single, an infield single. Grounder to third. Sudi up with it. He'll play to second. They got the out there. Back to first. Not in time. Well, that was far from a routine double play ball, and they almost turned it.
Now batting for Chanute, second base number 4. Mason Manbeck.
2 outs. The runner at first for Mason Manbeck. Reached on an error in the second, popped out in the fourth. Fastball for a strike. Both Chanute runs tonight unearned. Fouled back, 0-2. (3-2) Ottawa, bottom of the fifth. Runner at first, 2 outs. Tapped at the plate, foul. Struck him out with a breaking ball. Chanute gets an unearned run on 1 hit, 1 Ottawa error, and 1 left on base. We'll go to the 6th. It's Ottawa 3, Chanute 2, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ready for fall sports? You know, youth soccer and flag football, adult volleyball. Just head online to orcottawaks.org. All the information you need from date, location, and schedule are there. Pick the sport you're interested in, then sign up online or at the Gobbert Building, 705 West 15th Street, Ottawa. The staff at the Ottawa Recreation Commission wish the Ottawa Arrows the best of luck in the state tournament. Bring home that 3rd straight AAA state championship.
3-2 ball game. Ottawa on top as they bat in the 6th. Keegan Finch and Jared Perenni and Trevor Bain. Aaron Havlin back for his 6th inning of work. He's thrown 102 pitches. Keegan Finch has hit into a double play and walked.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning for Ottawa.
Finch waiting for first base coach Spencer Hawkins to head over there. Pitch is low. Fly ball, shallow right center. Whitcomb under it and has it, 1 out. Back to the top of the order for Jared Perenni, who's 0 for 3 tonight.
Pitcher.
Pitch to Jared. Curve is a strike. Breaking ball low and away. Fastball outside and high, 2-1. Ottawa has just 3 hits, 2 in that last inning. Missed away. Now 3-1 to Perenni. And outside, ball 4. So runner at first, 1 away for Trevor Bain, who scored his last time up.
Trevor Bain.
Now you have to wonder if maybe Ottawa will try to send Perenni. I might think about hitting and running here. Bain showing bunt. Bunts it out in front of the plate. Fielded by Havlin. Throw to first. Is there in time. Perenni down to second. And there's 2 outs for Trenton Ferguson.
Now batting for Ottawa.
Ferguson doubled in the third. He's also flied to right and walked. Stretch, the pitch, curve for a strike. Another curve, fouled off down the third baseline, 0-2. Jared Parenti out at second base, 2 away, 3-2 Ottawa, top of the sixth. High with a breaking ball, 1-2. Ground ball headed for left, base hit. Charging his Fiskus. Parenti's going to try to score, and he's going to, as Fiskus couldn't barehand it. So Trenton Ferguson with an RBI single, and it's 4-2. Now Donnie Sudi, the batter. Sudi is 0 for 2. The Arrows got back the run that Chanute got in the fifth. Fouled out of play by Sudi, strike one. Missed away. We'd really like to see Sudi get one up in his wheelhouse here. Line drive, base hit right field. Ferguson to second, he'll stop there. And the Arrows have first and second, 2 away for Dalton Rankin.
How about a Ottawa?
Hit number 5 for the Arrows, and that's going to do it for Aaron Havlin, I believe. It's 117 pitches, and that'll do it for the right-hander. So Chanute will make a pitching change here in the top of the sixth. Ottawa leading 4-2, and we're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a third straight state championship.
New Chanute pitcher is right-hander Gavin Dillo. Like Havlin has got the first baseman's mitt, he'll go over there, and Addison will move across the diamond to third. We'll double-check on that. Arrows have gotten a run here in the sixth. A one-out walk to Parenti, a sacrifice bunt by Boehm. Not a normal strategy there, bunting with one out, but it paid off as Trenton Ferguson singled to left. And then after that, Donnie Sudi punched a single to right. Chanute got a run in the first. Ottawa with 3 in the fifth. Chanute got a single run in their half of the fifth, and Ottawa has answered with a run in the sixth. And Addis is indeed over at third base. And Aaron Havlin at first.
For Ottawa, the shortstop, number 7.
Dalton Rankin, the batter.
Dalton Rankin.
Dalton walked and scored his last time up. He's also flied out twice. Hit to left field indeed, going back on a Fiskus. It's over his head, and it's up against the fence. One run is in. Here comes Chanute toward third. He didn't know the ball was up against the fence, and he is out at third. The run did count. Ferguson scores. It is a single for Rankin and an RBI. The inning is over. Ottawa picks up 2 runs, 3 hits, no Chanute errors, 1 man left on base, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Ottawa leads now 5-2. We're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Well, the Arrows lead is now 3. Chanute bats here in the 6th. They'll send to the plate Fiskus, Whitcomb, and Aaron Haviland. Donnie Sudi with a mental mistake right there. He thought that ball was out of here, and you've got to watch to see if that umpire gives the home run sign. He was just trotting toward third and was thrown out. And if that ends up costing the Arrows a baseball game, Sudi will remember that for a long time. Jake Fiskus stands in. Fiskus has walked twice. Jared Parenti, 88 pitches through 5 innings. Way outside, 1-0. Breaking ball over, strike 1. Down too low, 2-1 to Fiskus. Strike 2 at the knees. Two to Fiskus. Missed outside and a full count. Ball 4 outside and a leadoff walk. Leadoff walk to the number 9 batter. Corey Whitcomb comes to the plate, singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Outside, 1-0. Missed away. 2 balls, no strikes to Whitcomb. Merrick Brown out to the mound. Brian Long is going to join him. So meeting on the mound here with runner at first, nobody out. Ottawa up by 3 here in the bottom half of the 6th. That meeting doesn't last long. Parenti's got to throw strikes, and has an opportunity here, 2-0 to Whitcomb. And a swing and a miss. I will never understand team down 3 runs and you're swinging 2-0. Strike, outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball, foul, and out of play down the right field line. Fiskus leads away from first. pitch. Inside, full count. Big pitch here. You don't want to bring the tying run to the plate. And outside, ball 4. So a couple of walks, and that's exactly what's happened. Aaron Havlin will be the batter. Havlin is 0 for 3. Havlin having a word with the third base coach. That'll give Brown a chance to go out and talk with Peretti. Down 3, you would not expect a bunt here. Stretch. Pitch to Havlin. Little inside, 1-0. Ottawa has some warm-up action, we understand, down the left field line. Johnny Nash throwing. Fouled at the plate, 1-1. Biscuits at second, Whitcomb at first, nobody out. Ground ball is short, might be 2. Second base, out there. Lamar back to first, double play. Throw back behind the runner at third, he's back safely. Taylor made double play ball on one hop to Rankin, and the Arrows turn it. There's 2 outs.
Now batting for Chanute. Shortstop number 5.
Jake Havlin, the batter. Havlin is 1 for 3. A scratch double in the first inning. Peretti works from the full windup. Inside corner, 0-1. Havlin, who crowds the plate, wasn't happy with that call. Just missed, 1-1. Fouled off by Havlin. Ball and 2 strikes. Wind, the 1-2 pitch. Inside. Two and 2 to Jake Havlin. Kerr, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 8 for Jared Peretti. He's out of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We'll move to the 7th. Ottawa leads Chanute 5-2, and we're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Try explaining the way we do things in Kansas to someone from New York or Boston, and they'll look at you as if you lost your mind. So why would you trust your money with a financial institution that not only doesn't understand our lifestyle, but doesn't care? Luckily for us, there's Kansas State Bank. Community people you know. Kansas State Bank can handle all your banking needs. Checking, savings, and retirement accounts, Visa check cards, and so much more. Call 785-242-3600 and talk to an authentic Kansan today. Kansas State Bank, proud supporter of Ottawa American Legion Baseball as the Arrows head for their 3rd straight AAA state championship.
Arrows come to the bat in the 7th looking for some insurance. They'll send to the plate Owen Lamar, Brock Huddleston, and Merrick Brown. Arrows got 3 in the 5th. The big blow was a looping liner down the right field line to score 2 off the bat of Brock Huddleston. After Chanute got back within 1 in their half of the 5th, Arrows scored a couple more in the 6th. Trenton Ferguson with an RBI single, and Dalton Rankin with a single to score Ferguson. Owen Lamar with a sacrifice fly his last time up. Does not have an official at bat because he's also walked and been hit by a pitch. Pitch from Gavin Dillo is swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch is high. Popped up, foul over his Havlin, but he'll run out of room. One and two to Lamar. Oh, and just now stepping back into the box. And the pitch. Got a piece of it, fouled it back to the screen. Arrows hoping for a rematch against the Hayes Eagles. They win this ball game. That is what would happen tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Dillo's next pitch. Strike three called. Caught him looking on the outside corner. One out, and here is Huddleston. Brock was hit by a pitch in the second, lined hard to the shortstop in the fourth, and a two-run single down the right field line his last time up. Checked his swing on a pitch down low. Low, 2-0. Grounder to the right side, headed for right field, a base hit. So a man on here with one out. And let's see if they might pinch run for Brock Huddleston. No move to that extent right now. Merrick Brown, the batter. Merrick 0 for 2 with a walk. Dillo's pitch, right through there, strike called. Stretch, 0-1 delivery, down low. Huddleston out at first, one away. Top half of the seventh, Ottawa on top, 5-2. Missed outside and low. Pitched low, and the count 3-1. So now Brown can be selective. And ball four low, two runners on with one out. Keegan Finch, the batter. And now they'll run for Brock Huddleston out at second base. Colson Bean will run. Keegan Finch in the ball game is 0 for 2 with a walk.
Now batting for Ottawa. Fielder number 30, Keegan Finch.
So a big spot right here for Keegan Finch. Fouled out of play, 0-1. Two on, one out. Fastball high. Swing and a miss by Finch, 1-2. Curve is high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bean out at second, Brown at first. Fastball, strike 3 called on the inside corner. So 2 outs, and back to the top of the Ottawa order. Here's Jared Parenti. Parenti walked his last time up and scored. He's 0 for 3. Outside corner, 0-1. Fly ball, shallow center, but McMillan right in his tracks makes the play. Ottawa retired here in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's Ottawa 5, Chanute 2, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a 3rd straight state championship.
Grant Maxwell has come in to play first base for the Arrows. Jared Parenti will start the 7th inning. He will face the middle 3rd of the order, Addis, Frederick, and McMillan. We have Parenti with 109, I believe, through 6 innings of work. So he may not be able to finish this thing off. Ottawa took the lead with 3 runs in the 5th. Looking for a chance to move into the finals of the losers bracket tomorrow morning against the Hayes Eagles. Cade Addis will lead things off. He is 1 for 3, a 3rd inning single. Last time up, he reached on an error and scored a run. Line by Parenti, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 0-2. Strike 3 call, outside corner with a fastball.
Now batting, first inning, catcher number 11.
1 out. Here's Hunter Frederick. He is 0 for 3. And uncharacteristically, has struck out twice. Curve is high. Actually, that curve that I'm talking about really is almost a slider by Parenti. There's a pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Outside and high, 3 balls, no strikes to Frederick. There's a strike, 3-1. Time asked for by Frederick. Fisted foul over the screen, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball, right field, over his Bame. He's under it. He's got it, 2 down. The last chance for Chanute will be Grant McMillan, who is 2 for 3. Singles in the 3rd and the 5th. The base hit in the 5th drove home a run. Now, Perenni can finish off this battery even if he goes over the 120 pitches. Inside, 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. That is pitch number 120 right there. 2-0 pitch. Missed the outside corner. It's 3-0. Called strike, 3-1. Strike 2 called. And a 3-2 to McMillan. Ball 4 high. And that's going to do it for Jared Perenni. So the Arrows are going to have to make a pitching change here in the bottom of the 7th, leading 5-2. We'll take a quick break right here. Ottawa on top 5-2. This is Arrows baseball on KOFO.
Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball in East Central Kansas is KOFO. Home and away, you can hear all the action in 2017 on 103.7 FM and 1220. Brought to you by our title sponsor, Beckman Motors, and our many game sponsors who make the broadcast possible. Visit these fine merchants who know what it means to be raised royal. Your sports source and home of the Kansas City Royals in East Central Kansas. KOFO.
New Arrows pitcher will be right-hander Trevor Bame. Bame appearing for the 6th time this season. 2 wins, no losses, an earned run average of 1.31. In 10 2/3 innings, he's allowed 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. He has walked 8 and struck out 13. Let's see how Ottawa changed things around defensively. I'm sure Perenni went out to center. It's Ferguson in left, and Finch goes to right. So a fine performance by Perenni, just ran out of pitches. He goes 6 2/3. Allows 6 hits, 2 runs, both unearned.
Number 9, Trevor Bame. Perenni remains in the ballgame, moves to center field.
Perenni walked 4, struck out 9. So Bame has to come on and save it. He'll face Gavin Dillow with a runner at first, 2 outs. Again, a win for the Arrows would propel them into the finals of the losers bracket tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Bame continuing his warm-up pitches. So Dillow will come to the plate, infield single and 3 times up. Stretch by Bame. Pitch to Dillo. Fastball for a strike. Oh, 1 delivery. Strike 2 at the knees. So Bame on top, 0-2. Stretched by the right-hander, and his pitch, way outside. Waste pitch right there, thinking maybe Dillo would chase something. Slow curve, lined up the middle, base hit center field. The tying run will come to the plate, throw behind the runner, he's out! They got him at second base, and the ball game is over. McMillan made the turn at second base. They threw behind him. He's out at second, and that ends the ball game. In the 7th for Chanute, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Final score, Ottawa 5 and Chanute 2. We're back with the Advantage Electric postgame show after this. You are listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting, making custom lights. I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
From work life to nightlife, from home to the road, your day can take you anywhere. These fast-paced times call for Wrangler Advanced Comfort jeans. Advanced Comfort is designed to keep up with you, no matter where you go or what you're doing. They're made with 20% stronger denim and 4-way flex technology that moves with you. Wrangler Advanced Comfort. Go anywhere, look great, and be comfortable. Wrangler Advanced Comfort jeans. Try on a pair today.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway, we'll take you wherever you go.
Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
Well, the Arrows win it here 5-2. Chanute took a 1-0 lead in the first inning. They scored an unearned run. Ottawa made a couple of errors in the frame. It stayed that way until the 5th when Ottawa came up with 3 runs. Sacrifice fly by Owen Lamar, and then a 2-run single down the right field line by Brock Huddleston. Chanute got a run in their half of the 5th, but the Arrows 2 more in the 6th. 2 out hits by Trenton Ferguson and Dalton Rankin to score the runs. And then Ottawa held on down the stretch. Jared Perrine going 6 2/3. Trevor Bame, the final out, although it wasn't recorded by his pitching. It was man out at second base, caught off the bag. And the Arrows advance to the finals of the losers bracket tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We'll be back with a final word here on our postgame show. You're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, With a full tank of freedom, fly your own highway, we'll take you wherever you go.
Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
The key to success? Keep it simple, especially when it comes to hiring. And nobody makes it easier than Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions. Manage your candidates from one dashboard. According to an independent study, 5 times more hires are made through Indeed than any other job site. New users claim your $50 credit to post a sponsored job at Indeed.com/credit. Indeed, the world's #1 job site. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
Well, the Arrows win it 5-2, their second 5-2 win here today, and they eliminate Chanute from the tournament. And now Ottawa 3 wins away from a three-peat. They've got to wade through the Hayes Eagles tomorrow morning at 10 and then win a couple of championship games against Great Bend in order to do it. Line score in this ball game, Ottawa, 5 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, 11 left on base. For Chanute, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 left. Jared Perny, the winning pitcher, he is 3-1 on the season with the save going to Trevor Bain. And the losing pitcher for Chanute was the starter, Aaron Havlin, and Chanute's season comes to a close. Again, your final this evening, Ottawa 5 and Chanute 2. Arrows will play tomorrow morning at 10, and we'll have the action for you on 1220 and 103.7 FM. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Harvey Drake Field.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from the AAA State Tournament in Ottawa. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Croucher Abstract and Title, Wise Guys Construction, and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ever hear that country song about the girl in the drive-thru at Starbucks?
Yeah, me neither.
Around here,